Hey everybody, this is David B69, and welcome back to the Phillies franchise on MLB The Show 25. Now, we're going to continue with our next game here. We're going to have to put some bench players in for today's game, because people are tired. We're going to get Luzardo on the hill, and basically we'll do a few bench players here. We got Stott, he's going to come out. Sosa's going to come in. So we'll do a switch. Sosa will play second. Okay. Byron Buxton. You could use a day off. Doing so, we will put Rojas in center field for the day. And want Rojas bottom of the batting order. We'll be happy with that. We'll go from there. I think everybody else should be fine with this.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Headed towards the corner. Cruz towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Here is Bryce Harper.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Just missed. Harper launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Now one out to right. Cruz in position, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. Good eye right there. Hot shot to third. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
So Jock is retired on strikes.
Batting fourth.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Joey Bart.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that hits the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Heaney back to work. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Now batting Max Kepler. Went deep in the ball game last night. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And that misses. Outside. Ball two. And that one off the outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And here is Sosa to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This is again 5 in a row. Heaney, in his 11th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Kepler at first, 1 gone. Got him. And there's 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Ground ball left side. And that is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the second. The batter now, Jack Sawinski. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. That misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Foul ball there. The pitch. Hey. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Josh Palacios, the next Pirate to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now, JT Realmuto. And that
Counts
one
1-0.
upstairs, ball one.
Ball 2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul straight back. And now the count is even. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Headed towards the corner. Dives. What a play. Back here at PNC Park. And here's the first baseman, Jared Triolo. To the right side, Sosa. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
And that drops in for a strike. And now it's even up. That one just misses. Caught him looking for the K. Up next for the Pirates, Ji-Hwan Bae. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one in the air. Wilson under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. He was late there, strike 1. Harper with another scorching run of play lately. Strike 2.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Right side, hard hit. Gonzalez to first in time. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So here's the Phillies DH, Bryson Stott. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jock Peterson. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Throws to first in time, and Peterson retired. This is Joey Bart. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Looked like it was a little bit up. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He goes down looking. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. The Turnpike Series continues now. Max Kepler at the plate. Heaney back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. That missed by a lot. 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Jack Sawinski. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next offering misses down and away. Sawinski on at first. Nobody out. In for a strike. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. And that's way high. And it's 3-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the center fielder, Josh Palacios. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground at first, but that rolls foul. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now at the plate, Jared Triolo. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. The Turnpike Series continues now. Top of the 6th inning. JT Realmuto steps in. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one upstairs. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Picks it up with a bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Trey Turner. That one misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, one away. Bryce Harper to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And
One
there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the
2-2
1-2 misses to even the count. And a good eye there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one the other way, and no one can get there. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on.
The left-hander on now, Ryan Barucki.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair. And into second with one away. That's a double. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And now Max Kepler up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
No strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Run comes in from second. It's 5-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. There's a strike.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Bay in the box again, takes a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the outside corner, got him looking. Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Left fielder, Jock Peterson.
That's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just misses with that one. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Now pitching
Pirates
for
with
the
a new arm on
Pirates.
the mound, Carmen Majinski.
Number
He
50.
pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Majinski.
And up to the plate
Leading off
is
for the
JT
Phillies.
Realmuto.
JT
1 for 2.
Realmuto.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. On its way to the corner, Cruz running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That one fouled off. Ball one
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Turner now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a
0-1's
strike.
the count.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's in there. That is strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Set for the last half of
Leading
the
off
7th.
for the
And here's the
Pirates.
catcher, Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas makes the catch. 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
There's one.
Out.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. New pitcher now, Joey Wentz.
And as relievers go,
Now
he's not a big
pitching for the
strikeout guy.
Pirates.
Tries to force weak contact,
Number
so
34.
command and execution are huge for him.
Joey
Here comes
Wentz.
Bryce Harper. Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Really nice job to get your
Now
first out of the
batting,
ball game.
Right fielder.
So
Nick
digging in now
Castellanos.
for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That is upstairs for ball one.
Counts
Wentz,
1-0.
27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And
That's
another
ball two.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count down 2-1. One down, base is empty. Inside,
That's inside.
just missed. This to third, Frazier. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down,
Up
base
next
is
for
empty.
Philadelphia,
And
the
now it's the
designated
cleanup
hitter,
spot for the
Bryson
Phillies. Bryson Stott. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bay. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of
58.
the 8th. Tanner
Tanner
Banks.
Banks.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Foul ball. Towards first. He steps on the
out.
bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
Josh
center
Palacios,
fielder,
the next Pirate to hit.
Josh Palacios.
Yep, that's foul.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Dropping a drag bunt there. I love it. Jammed it
Now
pretty
batting,
good with that
first
high
baseman,
fastball on the inside corner. So he can't be upset about the pitch.
Ball one,
Just
no
kind of an
strike.
unlucky result.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. That's a little bit low. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
O'Neal
Right
Cruz
fielder,
will hit next.
O'Neal
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a
Cruz.
strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Palacios, the runner at first with 2 gone.
There you go.
Cruz tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. That
That's
misses,
ball
and it's 3-0. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And that is out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. On the ground to third. And the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin
Now
Holderman.
pitching
And this
for
could
the
be a tough
Pirates,
first test for him right here. His
Number
numbers against
35.
lefties aren't great this season.
Colin
Max Kepler
Holderman.
stands in for the Phillies. First pitch swinging.
When you throw a fastball by a guy
Ball
like
one.
that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And it's fouled off. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Now
One ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
That misses
That's
the
ball
zone.
2.
And the count now even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Here's the third baseman,
Now batting,
Weston
third
Wilson.
baseman,
0 for 3 in
Weston
this
Wilson.
one. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good
0-2.
late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
50.
start the bottom of the ninth. Orion Kerkering.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle.
Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1, and that's 2. So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 3.
Gonzalez.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to third, Wilson. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Now, our offense didn't explode, except for 1 inning. I mean, we scored all 5 runs in the 6th inning. Just crazy. Because they had their starter in the game still, and things got a little wonky with him. I mean, his pitch count wasn't even that high. So, yeah, I don't know if it has to do with his up-downs. I don't know how they calculate some of this stuff, but he did get really, really off at that inning. Luzardo got tired sooner than I expected. So, things were happening on both sides. He never changed the slider. So, yeah, kind of trying to figure out if that slider thing did anything for the game. So, anyways, until next time, this is Dave B69. I'm out. Peace.